But today, we're gonna need a pencil. So grab a pencil, and you're gonna need some paper. So pencil and paper. And then also, you're going to need, oops, I need to grab it myself.
Where's the pencil?
You're going to need colored pencils. All right. So today we are going to be talking about Day of the Dead. And we are going to be making a Day of the Dead skull. Okay? So lots of students have been having fun with this lesson, with decorating their skull. Okay? Raise your hand if you've ever heard of Day of the Dead. Has anyone ever heard of Day of the Dead? Oh, I see lots of hands. Yes. Has anyone maybe seen a movie called Coco or The Book of Life? Okay, so these two movies are based on the Day of the Dead, okay? A holiday that is celebrated in Mexico. So I made a poster to talk about the Day of the Dead before we get started on our drawing, okay? So I'm gonna talk about Day of the Dead. I'm gonna mute everyone, and then I'm gonna ask questions after I'm done talking. Does that sound good to everyone? All right, so I'm gonna mute everyone, and I'm also gonna make my screen really big so you can see me. Okay? All right, so here we go. This is the poster I made for the Day of the Dead, but it's also known in Spanish as Dia de los Muertos. Okay? So it starts on October 31st, and it ends on November 2nd. So it's actually a 3-day holiday. So it's unlike Halloween that's celebrated for one night of really fun trick or treating and costumes. Day of the Dead is a different holiday that's celebrated for 3 days, okay? You may remember from the movie Coco, you've heard the word ofrenda, which also means an altar. Okay, so let's talk about what the holiday is first, and then we'll talk about the altar. So Day of the Dead is a holiday that is celebrated in Mexico, where family and friends gather and get together to remember those who have passed away, okay? But it's not a sad event like you might think, but it's a colorful and bright event with music and food and masks and costumes. Okay, so the altars that are made, or ofrenda, is made to remember those who have passed away. So you build an altar, families build altars with food or little toys or drinks that the deceased family member used to like to drink or eat. Okay, so I made one for some of my family members right behind me. Okay, so here we have my Day of the Dead altar. I have some photographs of my grandparents who have passed away that I'm remembering, some memorabilia, some toys, and maybe a watch that he used to wear, and candles, and food, and flowers. We're gonna be making a Day of the Dead skull. All right, so here are a couple little ones that I have. And then I also chose to do one big Day of the Dead skull. So lots of color and lots of details, okay? So let's start by drawing our shape. I'm gonna show you what the shape of a skull might look like. So I'm kind of gonna draw a half circle. And then at the bottom, I'm gonna make it go in a little bit, like this. And that is where my teeth and my chin are going to go. Okay, so this is a very basic skull shape. So you all can get started drawing. I want to see you all working on your skulls. And we'll do one eye, and we'll do 2 eyes like this. Okay. So one thing that I noticed is lots of upside down hearts. So I'm going to actually do it upside down like this. You can do an upside down heart for the nose if you like to. And the other thing is that there was lots of patterns and decorations. So I'm going to put lots of patterns in on my Day of the Dead skull. like this. And now I might do it on the other side, like this. If anyone is having trouble drawing something, just ask me and I can help you. That is exactly why I'm here, is to help you with your drawing. Can I show you the one that my daughter did? She's in kindergarten too. She's in Adrian's class. This is the one she just worked on. So this is my daughter's in kindergarten and she did this one. Okay, so she has the shape of her skull. She chose to do flowers outside of her skull. She also chose to put a little mustache on hers. Okay, so you can, those are some things you could do with yours.
Yes.
You can make hair, you can make a whole body if you'd like to. Okay? And some of you maybe have never drawn a skull before, and that's okay, because this can be the first time that you can try drawing a skull. You can look to see maybe how you might want to do the mouth of your skull. So you could do a smiley face if you want. You could do a straight face like this. What I'm going to do is a smiley face, and what I like to do is put teeth on my skull like this. Those same humps or half circles that I did there, I'm going to do here. Like this. I'm going to do it on the top, and I'm going to do it on the bottom. So that's one way you can do the mouth. Now, I noticed that flowers were very popular in Day of the Dead celebrations. So I'm going to draw a flower on the forehead of my skull. So some things you could draw on yours would be flowers, or you could do a heart if you like to. I think I'm going to put a heart on both sides of my mouth here. You could put shapes like a diamond if you like. Okay, everyone, well, I hope you all had fun doing your Day of the Dead skulls. Please remember to add lots of color when you're coloring in all of your beautiful patterns and details. And please send me your artwork. I look forward to seeing your artwork, and I will see you all next time.